Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. John Kelly, profiler here, and welcome. Tell you what, today we're going to be looking at the Susanne Morphew case. That's a case up in Colorado. So many of you have sent us emails and comments and gotten in touch with us, and you really want us to take a look at this case. First of all, I got to say, everybody's innocent is proven guilty in a court of law. That's up front all the time. The other thing I want to say to you is that there's a link in the description for our upcoming webinar series. It's something I want you to take a look at because if you're interested in being part of our webinar and seeing what our webinar series looks like, we would like to have your email. If we don't have your email, we can't send you the information. So for all you web sleuths out there that are interested, or your armchair detectives that are interested, please give us your information so we can send you our information and keep you up to the minute on what's going on with our webinar series. I think you'll find it very interesting. Getting back to Susanne Morphew, missing since May 10th from Maysville, Salida, Colorado, 49 years old, 5'4", brown hair. I'll tell you what, this case is very, very interesting case. The reason we're so focused on it is because it seems to be all over. There's a lot of publicity on this case. And not only have we seen it in the media, but as I've mentioned, many of you have asked us to take a look at this. Her husband, Barry, was in Broomfield, Colorado, 150 miles away. Okay, supposedly that's exactly where he was at when Susan disappeared. I don't know. We'll see. That's up to law enforcement. Certainly, we will not call Barry a person of interest. There is no evidence to call him a person of interest. That's going to be completely up to law enforcement. What's strange about this case is it happened around Mother's Day. And on Mother's Day, Barry was nowhere around. Her two daughters were in Idaho on a camping trip. So, Susan was all alone. Susan supposedly decided to go for a bike ride. She went for a bike ride and, disappeared. Her bike was found off the road. Sometime later, her helmet was found off the road. So it's a real mystery. It's a real mystery on what happened to Susanne Morphew. Now, while looking into this case, we just don't look at the primary person that everybody's focusing on. Okay, we look at the whole area and see what's going on in the whole area. For instance, if Susanne Morphew disappeared, are there any other women that disappeared, right? I mean, that's the best way to take a look at this, to get an idea of not just one person, but what's going on in the whole area. And what we've come to find is we've got Christine Pierce missing from Colorado Springs. 5 foot, gray hair, 62 years old, missing in October 16th this year. Also, while looking, we found that Kathleen Lamb has been missing since October 14th in Colorado Springs. Okay? And looking at the highways and byways between Maysville, Salida, and Colorado Springs, we see Route 24. So, following Route 24 from Maysville to Colorado Springs, from Colorado Springs to Maysville, you're talking about 2 hours and change, maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's very interesting to us. Very interesting to us. Okay? Then when we throw in a third missing woman from 2018 She disappeared, I'm pretty sure, on May 29, 2018. Jane Mudder, Mudder. She disappeared from Colorado Springs. She was 5'6" and 57 years old, living off Route 24. So I think we've got maybe more of a mystery up there than Susanne Morphew. Problem is, these other women really aren't getting much attention in the media. It seems it's all about Susanne Morphew and her husband Barry, who, again, we don't even consider a person of interest at this point. At this point. And everybody's innocent until proven guilty. But I think these three women missing too in Colorado Springs, like I said, about 2 hours and 15 minutes from where Susanne Morphew lived, is very interesting, and I think this all needs to be digested. We need to look at all this and digest it. If you have any feedback on this, which I hope you do, please let us know. We can't thank you enough for all your information or your comments. We appreciate all of it. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. Please continue to subscribe. Most importantly, make it a great day. Stay safe. Stay well. God bless. Thank you.